Okay, here we go. Hi, this is Sheila Privet from the Andover Public Library, and thank you for joining us today in our Dragon Mask program. So today we have several things for you. In your bag, you will find 3 sheets of paper. We have the wings, the eyes, and then all these goodies. We have all these goodies for you. So we're going to go through with this today. You have a paper plate. You'll need a glue stick, scissors, crayons. I chose red. And you'll also have a tongue depressor. That's going to be your stick. And if you have tape, that will hold on your stick much easier than the glue. So we're going to go ahead and get over to Miss Betsy and see if she is ready to help us put this together. Okay, Miss Betsy is now there with her mouse. Her first thing she's going to do is she's going to take her white plate and color it. She chose green, so she's going to show you that you want to color the plate. If you don't want to color the plate, that's okay. The green, we have a green. Miss Betsy's is going to be green. She made one that was red, and you all saw mine. It was, oh, there's her red mask right there. And mine was white, as you saw when we first started. So you have everything out of your bag. You can start coloring your plate, or if you haven't already, start cutting out your horns, your ears, your wings, your mouth, your nose, and your eyebrows, so that when we are ready, we can go ahead and attach those to our plate, which is going to make a fantastic dragon mask. So as Miss Betsy's finishing up her coloring here, we're going to talk to you about the next step. And she is going to look for her, what is she looking for? She is looking for her face. She's going to make the face of the dragon now. So we are going to want to find her wings. They're not called wings. Are they called wings? Spikes. They're spikes. So if you get out your spikes, Miss Betsy's going to show you that with each one, they are going to be glued on each side of your plate. So as Miss Betsy gets the glue onto her wings, there she goes. Make sure you got a good amount of glue on there because that has to stick. And sometimes it has a hard time sticking to crayons, but it's okay. It'll be wonderful. She's got the first one down. So we now have a one-winged dragon. Oh, here comes the second wing. It's not going to be just one wing. We're going to have 2. And Miss Betsy is doing a fantastic job at gluing those down. If you can see, she's adding lots of glue to those wings to make sure that they stick. Well, that's okay, Miss Betsy. Yeah, because they're supposed to meet in the middle. Oh, they're supposed to meet in the middle, says Miss Betsy. So she's going to pull hers off and see how she's putting them right there in the middle. And she's going to press them down. So we now have wings. So we can fly, right? We don't have any eyes to see. So let's let's wait until we can see where we're going. So this is what your plate should look like, whether you have colored it red or green. And you now have some wings. So our next is the horns. Miss Betsy's got her 2 dragon horns. She's going to add to the very top of our dragon. So again, she applies the glue to the bottom. And she will stick that right above the wings. So there she is. She's got one on. She's working on the second. There's a lot of 2s in this, so we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2 a lot. Okay, so she's got her horns on. And, well, the dragon has her horns on. Oh, see, there we are. So far, we now have wings and horns. So our next step is the ears. Now, just like you and me, dragons have 2 ears. So Miss Betsy's going to grab her ears and she's going to look at her picture for reference, and she's going to place her ears right at the top of the base of her horns. So where the horns attach to the plate, that's where you want to put your ears, because we want our dragon to hear. You know, he can fly, he can hear here pretty soon. He can hear out of one ear. Miss Betsy has one ear down. So we're going to work on, there she is, pressing really hard to make sure that those stick to the plate. And here she is for ear number 2, just like us, 2 ears. Dragons have 2 ears too. I wonder if they have 2 ears. I'm sure they do. And now, when Miss Betsy's finished with this, I'm going to tell you about 2 different things you can do with this mask. Either you can put in the eyes that we have for you on the paper. There you go. There's the ears right there at the bottom of the horns. Like I said, either you can cut out your, Miss Betsy, if you hold up your mask, you can cut out your eyes like that. Very nice. Or we could leave them in and you could see what they look like in. So our next step is to glue the eyes onto the mask, or you can cut out holes. Did you lose your eyes, Miss Betsy?
No, I'm gonna move my ears.
She's going to move her ears. Now, I would like to see you move your ears. Can you do that? Okay, so she has moved them out just a little bit, and she's going to go ahead and Miss Betsy has to have things just her way. You know, it's just her way. So now she's going to go ahead and glue on the eyes, eyebrows. Well, okay, she's going to start with the eyebrows. We all have 2 of them. So we'll go ahead and let Miss Betsy glue on one eyebrow there. And let me tell you what, I'm sure this dragon would look really silly with just one eyebrow, because I know we as people would look really silly with just one eyebrow. So she's got one on. Are you on with the second, or are you just gluing there? Still gluing. And that's just fine. So she's got the eyebrows on. And I think maybe this mask, Miss Betsy, we should leave the eyes. What do you think?
Oh, don't cut them out.
Right.
That's fine.
So we are going to use this mask when Miss Betsy gets her eyebrows on. You want to show everybody your eyebrows? There you go. So that's what it looks like. You now have wings, we have ears, we have eyebrows. So here comes our big eyes. And of course, we all have 2. So Miss Betsy's going to find the perfect place for her one eye and then her second eye. And when she gets those glued on, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you would cut those out if you wanted to. It's probably easiest if you don't cut them out before you put on the eyes, because the eyes will give you a way to cut things out on the mask. It'll show you where to cut things out. So she's got one eye down. She's holding it. Uh-oh. Oh, it's one-eyed dragon. We have a one-eyed dragon. No, I don't think it's a one-eyed dragon. We're just worried about working on getting our eyes on the mask. Okay, so Miss Betsy has her eyes on, and we're going to go ahead and have her hold them there for just 1 minute. If you see where the round black dots are, can you see the round black dots right there? And the whites right underneath it, that is where you would cut if you wanted your mask to have eye openings. So, but for today's, we are just going to go ahead and leave those right on our mask. Our next step, Miss Betsy, if you will, is the chin. We want the dragon to have chin. Or what? Or his whiskers, his beard, whatever have you, the dragon needs its beard. Oh, it's a bearded dragon. Isn't that wonderful? We have now got a bearded dragon mask. That is so much fun. So you got to remember, we're here, we're live, we're here for your entertainment. So Miss Betsy is now gluing on her beard on the mask. Mhm. With the grooves. Okay, so on the mask, I'm going to go ahead and there you have it. See the rounded top of your beard. If that, you can lay that right on the ridge of your plate. That looks good right there, right that ridge. And it'll give you the perfect place to put that because next comes the mouth. Oh, I liked those teeth. Vicious. Now you could have a friendly dragon. You could have a mean dragon. You could have any kind of dragon you want. So with this one, you can run around the house. And you know, if you were here, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Was it last week we did dungeon torches? Dungeon torches last week. You can have one person looking for you, play hide and seek. One be the dragon, one hold the torch and look for him. Lots of great things here at the Andover Library. So the teeth are on. Ooh. And our very last step is, not yet. Okay, not the last step, is our nose. Oh, that's right. The very last step for gluing is the nose. And Miss Betsy is going to go ahead and put that right in the middle of her plate, just above her mouth, just like our face. There she has that one glued, and it's getting ready. Oh, big red nose, orange. And she's got to tweak it and make it just perfect. And let's see what Miss Betsy has for you here. So far, here is our dragon mask. So our next and final step is to attach our stick. So you want to flip your plate over, yep, to the white side, just like Miss Betsy did. And you're going to take your stick and about halfway, you think about halfway up, you're going to go ahead and place your stick. And this is where, if mom and dad have given you, or grandma have given you tape, the tape will hold much better than the glue. So Miss Betsy has our magic tape. I wonder if that's going to make us a magical dragon. Maybe we might have a magically bearded dragon. So for you today, we have created a dragon mask. You have all the supplies that looks great. You have all the supplies you need with you in your bag if you have picked them up. And we are so excited that you were here with us today and you were able to complete or do your dragon with us. Now, again, it was really basic steps. We're going to color our plate. We colored our plate green. Miss Betsy cut out all her pieces, the wings, the horns, the ears. There they are, 2 ears, 2 eyebrows, 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, and the beard.
Quiet. Here. Sorry.
That's okay. We have glued them all in place. You color the plate, you add the stick, and you now have a magical bearded dragon. So this is what
Get over here. Get over here.
Sheila's looks like. She didn't paint hers. Hers is white. And see, it's me. It's me. Nobody needs to be afraid of the dragon. So I have the wings, the horns, the ears, the eyes, but mine are cut out so I can see you through them. You can see me. Then we have the nose, the mouth, and the beard. We taped on our stick so that we could use it as a mask, and you can run all around the yard or the house. And Miss Betsy, I'm going to send it over to her and let you see her 2 masks so you can see what a green mask looks like. Here's the green and a red mask. So green means go, red means stop. So we have some stop and go masks today for you. This is the, thank you for joining us. Ooh, ooh, look at that. Oh, Miss Betsy's teeth. Oh, that's a Miss Betsy between 2 dragons.
tell which one was Betsy.
Oh, did you hear that? Miss Nancy said she couldn't tell which one was Miss Betsy. So here we have our masks, and we thank you very much for tuning in today. And our next craft is Tuesday next week, and we are doing fire-breathing dragons. So dragons for 2 weeks here. If you want to know, the library is open to adults. One appointment for 30 minutes. You can come in and browse and get what you need. That means mom and dad, you can come in and get the kids' books too. We want them to be continuing to reading on our summer reading 2020. Don't forget, if you've made this and you put hashtag Andover SR 2020 with your name, you can be entered into a drawing to win. So with that being said, I want to say thank you very much. And your fire-breathing dragons, if you've signed up for them, will be ready for you by Wednesday. So you have a great afternoon, and thank you for joining us here at the Andover Public Library. If you have questions, call at 440-293-6792.
The shortest Zoom.